Zack D Films pulls in over 3 billion views every month. Not a year, not a lifetime, every single month. Those short 3D videos feel unreal. The visuals stop your scroll, the stories glue your eyes to the screen, so I got curious. I dug deeper and found out he has around 60 people on his team. Each video cost everywhere between $1,000 to $3,000. Which is amazing, but not my reality. I don't have a studio, I don't have a massive team, but I do have AI. So the question was simple. Can one creator with just AI build something similar? And the answer is yes. This entire video you're about to see was made in less than 1 day using only AI. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. This is everything. Zack D Films doesn't go viral because of visuals alone. It's the story first. Short, dark, and curiosity-driven. So here's what I do. I collect titles and transcripts from 10 Zack D Films videos, then I feed them into ChatGPT and create a custom style prompt. This trains ChatGPT to think in that same storytelling rhythm. Now I asked it, give me 10 short video ideas in this style. And ChatGPT get me 10 scroll-stopping titles, and I pick one that hits hardest. Then I tell ChatGPT, write a 25 to 30 second script. That's the sweet spot for shorts. At this stage, I tweak tone, pacing, or tension if needed. Once the script feels right, we move on. Now, this is where most people mess up. Instead of generating everything at once, we go scene by scene. ChatGPT now does 4 things for each scene. We have a starting image prompt, an ending image prompt, a video animation prompt, and a sound effect prompt. This gives you control, not chaos. Before animating anything, we lock the character. I use Nano Banana Pro for image generation. I paste the character prompt, set the aspect ratio to 9:16 for shorts. Generate 2 images. I pick one that fits the vibe best. Then I download it. This image becomes my reference for every scene. Consistency is everything. Now I go back to ChatGPT. I copy the starting image prompt for scene 1, paste it on Nano Banana Pro, and attach the reference image. Then hit generate. Once it's done, I repeat the process for the ending image of the same scene. Why do this? Because start and end frames guide the video model. They tell AI and where it needs to land. That's how you get control instead of randomness. Now we will bring it to life. I open Veo and select image to video or frames to video. I upload the starting frame and the ending frame. Then I paste the video motion prompt from ChatGPT. Inside our prompt, we have camera movement, mode, lighting, and emotion. Click generate and suddenly the scene breathes. A silent story dies fast, so next should be voice and sound. For voiceover, I use ElevenLabs. I go to text to speech, pick my voice, and select model V3. Then I paste the narration from ChatGPT. For example,
the man stands alone in a dark room. He appears calm.
For sound effects, I go to ElevenLabs Sound FX, paste the sound prompt, and generate. Now we have video, voice, and sound effects. I bring everything into my editor. In my case, I use UCut, but you use whatever you like. I line up video, voiceover, sound effects, and background music.
The man stands alone in a dark room. He appears calm, though no one else is present. In front of him is a single red button mounted on a pedestal. The label indicates that pressing it would end all suffering. This would include all pain and all loss. The button emits a low hum, despite having no visible power source. The man raising his hand toward it. His finger hovers just above the surface. There are no signs of panic or urgency. As he moves, the full inscription becomes visible. It reads, "Ends everything." This includes the individual who presses it. The man pauses.
If this open your mind even a little, you're already ahead of most creators. I've linked all the tools that I've used in the description below. Make sure to check it out. I also share prompts, resources. If this video helps you a lot, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for my channel. And I'll see you for the next